Good morning and welcome back to the Teacher's Wake-Up Call. Thank you to those who watched my 25th anniversary video live, which the sound cut out like 2/3 in. I'm sorry about that. It kind of showed that I wasn't using my regular mic. That mic is not the greatest. I'm still a bit old school and I prefer the wired mic because, well, I don't have the budget to get myself a more reliable wireless mic. But I'm not here to talk about equipment and technology. I'm here to kind of like vent my frustrations, which I've always been doing since the get-go. I want to talk about uncertainty. And I know I'm a bit of an odd duck. Because for me, having an oversized class, yes, it's problematic. However, I've had classes of 36 students and 37 students, and you end up managing, and you find a way. Having students with behavioral problems, I've had my fair share. And I've learned to deal. What I can't deal with is uncertainty. And to me, there is nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than not knowing. And I know a lot of people will say you shouldn't be stressing about the things you cannot control. And I agree with that. However, when the thing that I cannot control will affect my daily life, that is what bothers me the most. Because there's a part of me that says I should be able to control, I should be able to influence that thing. And I know it's impossible because you can't be everywhere, you can't control everything. And that thing that I cannot control impacts everything. Impacts my planning in class, impacts my my well-being. Will I be able to pay the bills? Will I be able to buy food? Now, I'm knocking on wood that my family unit can sustain another strike. But that uncertainty, whether or not we are going to strike or not, is unnerving. It's painful psychically, physically, mentally, philosophically. I am fully and well aware that the world is full of unknowns, but I truly believe that after change, what frightens humans the most is the unknown. It's not knowing, and because we can't control it, because we cannot influence its path. There's a reason why we call it the unknown. We don't know, we don't understand. And as a person who, from a very, very young age, wanted to understand the whys, if you told me as a kid, and I think that was a huge source of the arguments I had with my mother. If she would tell me to do X, I would want to know the reasons behind X. And if the reasons behind X made no sense, I would question. It's like, well, well, I'll do it, but like, can you give me like a reasonable reason, like something logical? and to me, that was like my biggest issue. So not understanding, not being able to fathom, to grasp those unknown elements, whether or not we are going to have an unlimited strike in the new year, is very, very unnerving. It's very stressful. It's very painful. And I can only imagine how all the teachers, the FAE, are going through, because they've been on strike for 4 weeks. Like, I'm raising my cup to you, because like, damn, I would not have that fortitude. I would have changed jobs. It's sad, but I have certain skill sets. I've worked as a receptionist before, like for 4 solid years. 3 solid years I worked as a pretty good receptionist. You know, I could do that. I could do secretarial work. I know, really. I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm contemplating doing secretarial work. Well, you know, you gravitate towards what you are comfortable with. Customer service too. Being the coordinator for special badges and info booth for Montreal, Ottawa, and Quebec City Comic-Con, I'm good dealing and interacting with people. That's my wheelhouse. That's my specialty, you know. But like, how many people are willing to hire a spokesperson for like, you know, $95,000 a year? I don't know. Give or take a few thousand. Yeah. And that's the other thing. It's like, you're going to change jobs. You know it's not going to be paying the same thing. Yeah. So all of this uncertainty is in my head this morning, because a new offer was presented and there was hope. And now apparently there's not. No. Because it's one thing to hear it from the unions, and it's another thing to hear it from the media. And, you know, I just want to know. I want to have a clearer picture. I don't work well in a fog. Like, if there was a horror movie and there would be a mist or a fog, I would be that person just sitting in the corners like, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the fog to dissipate, because I cannot navigate through this. Oh boy. Well, in the meantime, I am seeking refuge in my classroom with my students, because that is known to me. That is what I control. That is my safe space. And I'm making sure that my students know it's a safe space for them as well, because they don't deal well with the unknown either. On that lovely note, folks, it's almost Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another video before Christmas. Maybe. Not sure. Will I? Maybe on Friday morning. Who knows? All right? Have yourselves an awesome, awesome day.